Let's talk about it. Okay, so it looks like Ashley Darby of Real Housewives of Potomac is now separating from her husband, Michael Dirty Darby. Absolutely. Now, we're going to get into this article over here on Bravo, but I will say I was hearing rumors that they had legally separated, but I appreciate Ashley coming out very quickly to confirm said rumors. Now, I'm going to say all right now, girl, y'all know I can't stand Ashley, but girl, you might have me this season. You might, everybody gonna have me this season because I'm gonna enter it. I'm gonna be very, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait and see how it's gonna play out, see who I like, see who I don't. But Ashley, you just might have me, girl. You just might have me, girl. Let me find out I might be Team Ashley at some point. Okay, you had better. You had better. So the Real Housewives of Potomac cast member opened up about the decision in an exclusive statement, noting we will always love and respect each other. Let's keep going. Okay, the Real Housewives of Potomac, Ashley Darby and husband Michael Darby are separating. Ashley confirmed the news in an exclusive statement. What the other day? What yesterday? I think it was. So she says almost 8 years ago. When Michael and I said I do, we anticipated sharing every single day together from the moment forward. Unfortunately, that is not our current reality. We have decided to separate. We are aware that there will be many speculative views as to why we have made this decision. You bet your ass it is. Okay. And she goes on to say, people will be quick to assume that the causes were too much of intrusion by reality TV into the most personal parts of our lives, age gap issues, cultural problems, and child rearing differences. Again, you bet your ass you tried to list everything that people were going to throw at you, which makes me believe that all of those reasons were the very reason as to why you guys decided to separate. Ain't what we gotta do, separate. Come on. Yes, I'm here for it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ray. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm team you. I appreciate it, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so Miss Girl decided to get on her separate. What else? She says pieces of all these may have affected our pure love for each other. I'm glad you admitted it, girl. I used to sit over here talking about the people gonna be up here speculating. I knew you had listed all these problems as real reasons, girl. But let's keep going. All right. What else does she says? She says, but no one reason is the root cause of our mutual decision to go our separate ways. We are now both at very different stages in our lives. Ashley, y'all been at separate stages. Where have you been? Where have you been? Y'all been at separate stages. We're now at separate stages in our lives. Actually, y'all been at separate stages. Y'all have totally, I cannot say it enough. You've been at separate stages, dear heart. It's the age difference. It's you having those children that he didn't want, but you want them. And I told you those were your children because they're not Michael's. That's how he's come off. You know what I'm saying? But some part of me is really happy that Ashley is separated from him. You know what I'm saying? But girl, y'all been at different stages, Thomas, and have different goals for our future. Ashley, y'all had different goals for the future. Last 5 years ago, when you sat up there and had to re-sign another prenup or whatever the case was, girl, y'all been had different ones. Girl, when you wanted this baby and he didn't want, you had different. Girl, I can't. Goals for the future when he was out here reaching out, touching up on people's bottoms. Girl, I cannot, Ashley. Ma'am. Anyway, she says we both want the other to achieve true happiness and fulfillment and feel that we cannot do this together. And I'm glad that she is moving to a better place because it was getting so cringe worthy watching Ashley try to force something to be there with Michael when it wasn't. It's just like, y'all remember what last season when they had went to one of the hotels he used to own and she over there dancing and moving and doing all whatever it is she want to do and he not even really paying her no attention like that. I'm just like, girl, this man is more into the furniture than he's into you. So it was really cringeworthy to see her really. I think I will give Ashley this though. I do think she really did try. After having those children and knowing how she grew up without her dad, I think she totally wanted to have like the full family unit with Michael. You know, But it just, didn't work. Now, I don't know if they're going to actually go get a divorce. We just know that they're legally separated. So they could be separated right now for maybe like 6 months, maybe a year, and then they could get back together, right? But yeah, that's what she's saying. So she also goes on in her statement and say, "Wow, our romantic bond is broken." Girl, not the bond being broken. Is it broken? Girl. Mm-mm. I guess so. I mean, you separated, but okay. We will always love and respect each other. We also know that true happiness can only be achieved by continuing to work together and putting our hearts and souls into raising our two beautiful boys, Dean and Dylan, baby. They will always feel loved and supported, for they were truly created out of love. Girl, let me not say what them kids was created out of, because that's not even right. That's not fair. That ain't right. I mean, it's not. But I just don't feel like that. I mean, if that's what you want to believe, I mean, the kids may read the article, so maybe it's best to let them know that. I'm just going off the actions of what I saw on the TV. Because on the TV, it looked like he ain't give a. Well, then, all right, then that was created out of love. Let's move on. As this is a personal matter for us, we appreciate everyone who has been a part of our journey and ask for your continued support by respecting us as we go through this emotional situation. Now, Ashley, we're going to see how the season goes, because word on the street is Giselle is saying things about Chris, and we're hearing that you're co-signing. So let this not be coming from a space of unhappiness because your situation is ending and you're trying to put things offline to, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we thought that you and Candace were okay at some point, right? Seeing you guys hang out and stuff after the show. So who knows? Okay. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we've seen, just like they said in this article, the relationship, have its ups and downs, and now it's going completely separate. We've seen a lot. I feel like Ashley and Michael have given us a lot when it comes to their relationship. I appreciate her being open and vulnerable. And even when we may not have seen Michael, she still was open and vulnerable about what was happening in her marriage. I feel like Destiny could take a look, a page out their book over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But anyway, because this ain't about her. But yeah, so I mean, regardless of how we feel about Ashley, Ashley did what she needed to do while she was on this show, and I think she's gonna continue to do it. I am glad. I'm glad that she's moving forward, girl. Because Michael was trying to, girl. Yeah, created out of that love money that Ashley has. Oh yeah, and from the five, I'm glad you said it. 5 years ago, because I've been seeing this throughout social media about, 5 years ago, there was a prenup that Ashley sat down. I remember that episode when they sat down and he talked to her and he wanted to sign another one, wanted her to sign one, and she had to go read it and all that other stuff. And basically, she said in the confessional that if they divorce before, well, like I guess like in 3 years or something like that, she'll get like some money. But if they don't stick together after 5 years, then she's gonna get half of everything, girl. Okay, so that's what it looks like she's gonna get. But I feel like she probably was gonna get that anyway because of them children that she got. She was gonna be signed, sealed, delivered, period, because of them two little boys. So now she really finna be sad. It's gonna be great. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's gonna be great to see Ashley sit on the reunion stage and not see Michael and not have an excuse as to why Michael's not there. We're gonna know why he's not there. Like, they ain't together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not glorifying in their separation because they had a family, but I am happy that she's able to move forward instead of trying to force and get this man to see her and love her and all this other stuff. And he just not there. You could tell that he wasn't. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Oh yeah, I did hear that, Robin. I did hear that Michael left his first wife oh, wait a minute, not that part. I'm thinking about when somebody said that when it came to the separation, they said Michael left Ashley. Now, this right here is interesting, girl, because I did not know this, okay? Michael left his first wife for Ashley because he wants something funny and party girl who was down for everything, but she turned into mommy mode. Ooh. Yeah, life changed for him. I like Ashley. Yes, and she acts like a white woman at times, but she is half white. She's very entertaining. Okay. My reasoning for not liking her really ain't have nothing to do with her race. It was just her actions. Um, Now Juan doesn't have to be labeled a home wrecker after Michael what professes his love for him. Just Juan is really about to get him a bag. What y'all be want Juan to be gay so bad? I don't be understanding. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure they do have love for each other and the kids are loved, but let's not get it twisted. Ashley held out for that bag. Smart girl. I hate to say it, smart girl. Smart girl. Smart girl. She held out for that bag and she went and got it. I mean, she needs somebody that's probably gonna be running up behind them children with her. And I don't think Michael's gonna want to do it. But we shall see how this gonna play out. Um, I do kind of feel like that's just a bit unfair. I mean, he decided that he was, I just, I just don't think they should have had them kids. Like, I mean, grateful they're here. Cute little boys, but I feel like having those children was some unfairness on somebody's part. I feel like Michael did not want to have children, but wanted it because that's what Ashley wanted it. I mean, wanted. But I think Ashley could have still got what she wanted with someone else. But she got it with who she got it with. So, hey, there's that. Question: do you think she will be open and honest, or will she play the viewers? I feel like she'll probably be open. I feel like Ashley has always been open for the most part. She may do things behind the scenes, but for the most part, I think when it comes to her relationship, I think she'll be open about that. I do. We gonna see. She could play the viewers, but we gonna see. I think she would.